check the notification real quick, see if you're live. I'm she's attempting it. God. Alright, we live. Alright, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites from the GMS City Annapolis camp, the CircleCity144 branch. We'd like to open up by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and preach the truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect. We're going to get straight into it.
Start from the top. And Yahweh Shai went out.
Call it out.
This is Matthew 24:24. 24, Salakia, 24:1. And Yahweh went out and departed from the temple. And Yahweh Shai went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came to him for to shew him the building of the temple. And Yahweh Shai said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be left here one stone upon another that shall not be thrown down.
All right, so also we understand here in Matthew 24th chapter, what's going on is that the disciples had inquired of our Lord Yahweh Shai the signs of his coming, okay, the signs of the end of this current world. You see, ultimately Yahweh Shai said, "What not one stone shall be left upon another." So ultimately, in this current time, what's going to happen when Yahweh Shai brings destruction, man? Everything you see around you, all these buildings, these cars, these restaurants, so on and so forth, man, and it's going to be nothing left of them, man. Hold that. Get a Malachi 4:1 real quick.
Malachi 4:1. It's Malachi 4:1. For behold, the days cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud ye and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
It says they cometh that shall burn as an oven. See? Now also, what's going to cause, what kind of heat, all right, is going to cause the earth to burn as an oven, man? This is going to that nuclear destruction. See, because it says all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be as stubble. So ultimately, when Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai brings the destruction, the people, okay, the buildings, everything here in America is going to be as stubble, man. And when we go to Zechariah the 14th chapter, says what? That their tongue shall consume away in their mouths, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes. See, so ultimately that's going to the nuclear destruction, man. That plague is Zechariah the 14th chapter. See, so when Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai brings the destruction, man, people are going to melt, and ultimately everything you see around you is going to be completely dissolved, man. Go ahead.
And that day cometh shall burn them up, said the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
So ultimately at the end of the day, man, this destruction is going to completely wipe out everything, man. Okay? Because also when Yahweh Ba'Hashem Shai comes back to bring this destruction, okay, if you're not at the elect in that day, okay, and you're left on the soils of America, guess what, man? You're going to get wiped out, man. Completely melted away. You go back to Matthew 24 chapter. Just go ahead and get up here for now, bro.
Alright, you want me to read?
Yeah, Matthew 24. Back to Matthew 24.
This is Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and of the end of the world? And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them,
so ultimately, when it's going into the end of the world, it's going to the end of this current eon or this current age, man. Okay, that's ruled in wickedness. See, ultimately, in this current time, the wicked is in rulership. And with the wicked and rulership, certain things are going to go on. There are certain precursors that our Lord Yahushua spoke of that will lead to the end of this current kingdom. Go ahead.
And that's why the Most High said, watchmen up. He set us up to, watch, for the signs and the times, man. Because ultimately, those that are out there watching, they doing it for your behalf. And, watchmen, even in, old time movies, watchmen, they sat in the towers and they waited and warned the people of destruction that was coming, man. That was part of being a watchman.
This is Matthew 24:4. And Yahushua answered and said to them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
A lot of that's going into these false prophets, man. There's going to be a lot of false prophets. And even now, there's a lot of false prophets that are out here trying to, deceive, the people of the Most High, man. That's why the scriptures say if it were, and then on top of that, a lot of these false prophets, they study. And they a lot of them are paid, not to preach the full word of the Most High through that 501c3 charter. And that's why the scriptures say if it were all possible, Salakia. Let me get that real quick.
Because to add a point upon your point, brother. Because the thing is, a lot of these false prophets, these false pastors, man, they're sold out, man. Okay, to fulfill the agenda of Esau, to keep Esau's kingdom afloat. You see, but we know according to prophecy that what, man, Esau's kingdom, all right, is not going to last forever, man.
That's actually what I'm saying. Skip down to 24 real quick.
Me?
Yeah.
Matthew 24:24. Yeah. This is Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Hamashiach, false Christ, and false prophets, and shall shew great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it was possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
No, it say if it were possible. Ultimately, we know that it's not possible for the elect to be deceived by these false prophets. But that's showing that these false prophets are gonna be out here pushing their agenda hard, man, to fool the people of the Most High, man.
Precept. This is the book of Salakia. The book of Job, chapter 12.
That's the spirit. 16.
Yeah, kind. It's kind of hard to flip the pages
You
with
want
these
me to
gloves.
bring it out for you?
I think I got it. As a matter of fact, yeah, I got it. Salakia. This is Job chapter 12 and verse 16. It says, with him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his.
All right, so like I was saying earlier, the elect are not going to be deceived by these false prophets out here, because ultimately the Most High is in control of everything. He's not going to allow his elect to be deceived by these false doctrines, man.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Because also when we understand that, with all these different false doctrines, all right, brewing up in the earth, man, all these different false prophets arising, really in a sense, man, we're really in a sifting process. Because also the Lord is separating those that he wants from those that he does not want. See, and those that Yahweh Bashmi Ashai does not want, guess what? They're going to be seduced, all right, by the certain spirits that are on these false prophets bringing out these damnable heresies, and they're just going to fall for the okie doke, man.
Yep.
That's it.
This is Matthew 24:25. Behold,
Verse 6.
Verse 6. Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of war. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet.
All right, and guess what? That's going on heavily right now. As soon as you turn on the TV and look at the news, you hear talks of wars, man. And that's been going on for a minute now. Every day we getting closer and closer to the Most High's return, so these things are ramping up. And it said, these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, because we understand there are other prophecies that have to be fulfilled before the Most High's return. So, you gonna hear wars and rumors of wars and things of that nature, man.
I got a precept.
Actually, these rumors are becoming get to that point where shit, it ain't rumors no more.
It's like y'all go ahead, man.
All right. Matthew 24:7. For nation shall rise against nations. You seeing that at a high level. And kingdoms against kingdoms. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places.
Man, at this point, if you don't believe in the scriptures, man, to hell with you, man, because all these things, are right in your face, man. So, like I said, if you don't get it, hey, the Most High blinded you, and you're not gonna get it. Because, man, like I said, every day we see things ramping up. We got earthquakes happening all over the place, more and more every day. Wars, like we just read, and pestilences and things of that nature. So, hey, if you don't believe at this point, it's not for you. And the Most High put that spirit of blindness on you, you're not gonna get it.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia, it's flooded.
I got that precept. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 28, verses 7 and 8. It says, "Nevertheless, hear thou now this word that I speak in thine ears and in the ears of all the people. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries."
All right, so even before our present times, there were prophets out here prophesying, the downfall before, man. So hey, what you see out here is nothing new, man.
Jonah and Nineveh.
Yep.
It says
Shit, they all reincarnated back into today, so they doing the same thing they did back then.
it says
That's why you have history repeating itself, because we got a thing called reincarnation. Yeah, bro.
okay. It says prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence.
All right, so hey, like the elder was just saying, ain't none of this new. Some of them prophets that were there, before doing the same thing we doing, they back in the spirit doing the same thing, man. So hey, before destruction comes warning. So hey, that's what the prophets out here doing, warning you of the things that are coming, man.
Right, bro.
That's it.
What the word prophesy mean?
Say before.
That's right, bro.
Ultimately, that's what a prophet does. It's where you get the word prophet from prophesy, which a prophet is somebody who foretells of an event before it comes to pass.
And that's how you know that the Lord is not is nigh and dear. Because certain prophets was feared upon back in the ancient world. They actually, people come up. The one example I'm about to give happened in the book of Joshua. They asked. I think it was in the book of Samuel. Samuel was coming up to a city. And the guy was like, "Oh man, I know Samuel. He's a prophet." He said, "Are you coming for us, our peace or our destruction?" So he knew when you see a prophet, it ain't something bad about to happen. So prophets, and usually the time prophets didn't have good news.
Right.
All right. Prophets always used to have like some bad, messed up news to give.
We was just scared.
But also you seeing a prophet is also you seeing the Lord's mercy, because the Lord could have just fucked this place up without no warning, But the Lord said what? He said, "Give them a warning of me,"
That's how you know, hey, people now are even way more wicked than they was before, because hey, people don't have that same spirit like they used to, man. People don't get afraid when they see the prophets out here. They just look them off, man. So hey, the people have gotten even way more wicked, man. Because they don't have no fear, of the Most High whatsoever. Their spirit is not alive and well with these people, man.
I meant to tell you, yeah, bro, spread it out, because if one simple wind blow and it's gonna topple right over.
Yeah, I was trying to, because it's kind of, I brought the wrong camera stand by accident.
It's all good. I was kind of eyeing it because I'm like, oh no, I don't think that's shit. One with a wind blow and that motherfucker gonna topple right over. Go ahead though. I got it.
Keep reading. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
Call it out again.
It's Matthew 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrow.
Yeah, so all these rumors of wars and pestilences and earthquakes and things of that nature, hey, you just getting the beginning. Okay, hey, because things are gonna get way worse than what you seeing now. This ain't nothing. Because the Most High got a lot of destruction stored up for you people out here, because all y'all know is wickedness. So these things, hey, this is just the beginning, man. This ain't even an inkling of what's about to be going on out here.
Got a precept. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, beginning at verse 1. It says, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
How do you measure the time diligently? Through the scriptures, man. Through the prophecies. All right? And we're watching the prophecies unfold. We know, hey, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, that we're at the end, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? We're at the very end at the cusp of this thing, man. Hey, what's going on around the world? Hey, pestilence, wars, rumors of wars, the so-called America is at its downfall, at an all-high time peak right now, man. All right, we're being laughed at in other countries. Small countries are saying they're stronger at this point. All right, so that's how we measure the time diligently through the scriptures, man. All right.
God, and that's why the book of 1 Thessalonians 5 and I believe verse 4, it said, "Ye brethren are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief."
Right.
Hey, because the men of the Most High are the ones out here watching for these things to come. So hey, when that destruction finally hit, hey, we ain't gonna be caught like a thief in the night like the rest of you people.
Sharp.
It says, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
All right, so when you see things ramping up, hey, pretty much like now, hey, we understand that every day that passes, we getting closer and closer to our salvation, man. Put it simple.
It says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
All right, so all these things that are going on now, hey, well, it was prophesied.
That's right.
Hey, these things ain't new, man. Hey, these things was spoken about they've been spoken about for years, man.
Verse 5.
And this earthquake's going on every day, man.
Mm-hmm.
We and the brother in the camp used to keep up with it. Sometimes it's like 130 earthquakes a day. And we don't even know it because they're small tremors or it's just not that category 6.5 magnitude that destroys everything, man. There's earthquakes going on all the time, man.
These are things you're not gonna hear about on the news.
That's right, bro.
Hey, you gotta be, like we saying, you gotta be watching and looking for those things to even know about them. Cause hey, they not gonna put all these things that are going on, cause it's too much, man. They barely can keep up with they sales, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna hear about all these earthquakes and things like that on the news, cause there's so many other things that are going on within this place, man.
Verse 5. It says, for like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest, even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonders and powerful works and endings and effects and signs.
All right, so the end is manifest, man. It's here right in your face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the sad part is Jake don't even have a clue at all. You know, all these things are going on, and all they care about is folly, man. They have no type of spirituality at all. You know, Jake is so far gone from, you know, who we used to be, man.
And if I may add this real quick, when you look up that word manifest in the Edamon online, the definition there is to show plainly. You know, the scriptures speak upon writing the vision and making it plain upon tables. You see, when the disciples asked Yahushua about the signs of his coming, hey, Yahushua gave it to him plain, man. Right? He didn't make it hard or difficult to understand. He said, look, you're going to have false prophets, you're going to have wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places, pestilences, famines. Hey, the Lord made it plain and simple what to look out for, all right, leading up to his coming, man. Just the beginning of sorrows. Because, hey, we still got the spirits of vengeance, apparitions, all of that, man.
That's all.
Okay. Verse, you can bring it out right now. I got a little bit more in 2nd Ezra 9.
Just going to be a little something.
All right. Verse 7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
All right, and who is that talking about, man? It's talking about the elect, man. Because, hey, they the only ones that have faith, you know, within these times, man. Everybody else, hey, like I just said, they don't care. So, hey, the Most High, he set up his elect from the beginning and they the ones who gonna be saved out of this place. Hey, you 2/3, y'all gonna be put to death as well as you heathens, man. Y'all don't have no chance on this side.
That's right.
Hey, that's why the book of 1 Peter, chapter 4 and verse 17, it says the righteous are scarcely gonna be saved. So hey, when if something is scarcely saved, they gonna be saved barely, man. So hey, you 2/3 and you heathens. Hey, if the righteous scarcely gonna be saved, y'all have no chance at all, man.
Like I said, that's what the scripture says. So what it is for you? You know?
And later on that scripture says, where should the ungodly, the sinner appear?
Verse 8, it says, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified.
So the Most High, hey, this ain't nothing new. Hey, the Most High has people that, hey, the scriptures even talk about people that some of the elect, are not gonna taste death, man. So hey, the elect, hey, they gonna be good within those times. Why? Because they chose firstly because it was set up from the beginning. Secondly because they chose to follow the Most High within these wicked times, man.
It says, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Hey, so from the foundation of the earth, hey, it was already predestined who was going to be out here and who was going to be the elect or the Most High. The scripture in Jeremiah say before he was formed in the roughly paraphrase.
Yeah, I get it for you.
Yeah.
Jeremiah. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5. So before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee and certified and ordained thee a prophet unto the nation.
All right, so before you was even a thought, man, the Most High already knew. Before you was formed in the belly, he already knew that you was gonna be a prophet of the Most High. He said, that was beautiful. Hey, the Most High, when he set you up and he ordained you. Hey, because you have a job to do. Hey, your job is to preach the word of the Most High. Fish for the hopeful elect. And it said you was ordained. Hey, that's your job, man. Pretty much.
Because ultimately, at the end of the day, man, hey, when Yahweh Bashim Yashai is giving out warning, he has vessels set up for that, man. All right, the Lord's not gonna get off his throne himself. All right, the Lord has a direct order set up, man. Hey, it's Yahweh Shai, then the prophets, man. See, and we understand that concerning the elect, those are men that the Heavenly Father handpicked himself and gave to Yahushai. Okay, and Yahushai conducts the Holy Spirit through those men to bring out this word and bring warning unto the house of Israel, whether they hear or forbear.
God, and speaking on a point you made, when you watch TV shows, going back to those times, hey, the king didn't get off his throne to warn the people of things that was going on. The same with the Most High, man. He not, like the brother was saying, he not finna get off his throne and warn the people. That's why that's what the prophets are set up for.
Shit, even mob bosses, even gangster. You watch gangster movies or criminal movies. Shit, the top boss, he don't go and deal with the lackey that owe him money himself.
Yeah.
He send the boys after him.
Right.
They say, hey man, you owe sir such and such. You owe him $3,000 money, man. Hey, he ain't happy. When he don't get paid, I don't get paid. So I'm gonna try to keep him a happy man. So either you got it or you don't. We're gonna bust you up. They come in the name of that person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Godfather had his henchman, is what they called it.
Yeah, henchman, man.
As if he was Luca Brasi. All right, he was the man. Hey, Luke, you see Luca, you better get scared because he coming to kill you, man.
Yeah.
The Godfather never had to go out of the streets and deal with that. Hey, he was the Godfather. All right, he sent his liaisons out. Hey, had what's his name paid his debt? No? Hey, go collect that. If you don't collect that, you don't have it, they're gonna zap out of it.
Yep.
Con, and that's a beautiful job to have on this earth, man. Because you got to think, hey, within all these wicked times, hey, the Most High, He chose you to go out and preach His word, man. So hey, I know these brothers here as well as me, we happy as hell the Most High chose us out of all the rest of these people, man, to prophesy this word, man.
Right, because the Lord could have chose anybody, man. And hey, Lord willing, we'll be a part of that hopefully elect, man.
Mm-hmm.
That we heard our Lord's voice, man. and joined them to the marriage with him, man.
This is Romans chapter 10, verse 15. It says, how shall they preach except they be sent? And as it is written, how beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace and bring glad tidings and good things. So yeah, man, so how beautiful are the feet of those that that preach glad tidings and bring good things, man. And the things that we're speaking about is all good things unto what? Unto the elect, man. Really to Israel, but really mainly the elect. All right. So we're preaching about what? The downfall of your enemy, the upbringing of your kingdom, and your rulership forever, man. All right. So we're bringing good things. We're bringing good news, you know, because that's what the word gospel means, good news. All right. But what? It's gonna be bad. But what? If it's good news to one people, it's gonna be bad news for another people. All right. And who's those other people, man? The heathens started with Esau Edom himself. All right. It's gonna be bad news for them because we're talking about the downfall to his kingdom. We're talking about the complete annihilation of his race. We're talking about the slavery and captivity of everybody else, man. All right. But it's good news to us because guess what? We get our kingship. We get our rulership, man. All right. Go ahead. It says how beautiful are the feet of those, man. So the Lord called our feet beautiful. All right. Because what? We're preaching His word. Because we're bringing out His statutes, laws, and commandments, man. All right.
I have some more in second. Esdras. You go ahead and bring that out real quick. So you go ahead and bring out your precept real quick.
1 Corinthians 14 and 32. And the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Right, so the ancient days, if you were teaching, you're teaching now. All right, you can try to fight it, but hey, it's what your spirit is required.
Hey, cause you know what? Even when Jeremiah was out there, like the brother Kanak was going into, you can't fight it, man. Because when Jeremiah was out there, he said, look, man, you know, Jake is mocking me, this, that, and third. I'm not gonna mention the name of the Lord no more. But what?
Yeah.
But what happened? He said the word of the Lord was in my heart as a fire, which could not in his bones, as a fire which could not be shut up. So at the end of the day, man, either way, if it's meant for you to serve the Lord, man, it's gonna come out, man. The Lord gonna draw it out, man.
Like I say, because the Lord, hey, what does it say? He says He's a jealous power. The Lord will start taking shit, your job, your house, your kids, your wife. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord will put you in a corner where you can't do nothing but call on Him, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He get your attention. Hey, a lot of these brothers in these camps, man, hey, they came in the camp homeless. You know, the Lord took everything from them to get their attention. You know, a heavy estate that only the Lord can fix, man. All right. Yeah.
I got the
look at the word subject.
I got to arrange under subordinate to subject, put in subjection, to subject oneself, obey, to submit to one's control.
Okay, fine. I read the scripture.
Second Esdras 9. But he just read 1 Corinthians 14 and 32.
1 Corinthians 14:32. And the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
Right, man. So that spirit is not gonna go. So a spirit of the prophet ain't gonna go no 2/3 nigga, right? Unless it's a false prophet, you know. And that spirit of prophecy, so that election ain't gonna go. You ain't gonna have, oh, my soul is part of the elect, but I'm in a 2/3 body. You know, that's a false balance. That's not gonna happen. So that's why we say, man, if you're out here doing, if you're out here, what you're out here doing, it's a good indication that you were out here doing the same thing back when you was in ancient world, or back when the Lord walked upon the planet Earth. All right. If you're walking on this truth in sincerity and in truth, then guess what? It's a good chance that you be part of the elect. You know, but we don't have a verification. We don't have a assurance about that yet, man. That's why it says what many are called. You know, right now you're being called. You know, you won't know if you're being chosen until you get that chariot seat. All right, but your spirit, that spirit that's within you, that drive, that fire, that wants to preach and prophesy, guess what? That's only as long as you're gonna be on this earth, you're gonna steady have that spirit constant. The only time that we didn't have this spirit of prophesying and being who we were is back when we were in slavery. All right, because it told Jeremiah, says what? You should discontinue from the heritage which I gave you. So when we was in slavery, didn't nobody know who they were, man. That was the only time in history that Israel was cut off with everybody knowing. All right, there's not one Israelite that knew that they were an Israelite. All right, Nat Turner had an unction, but he wasn't for sure. You know, that was the only time in history that we ever fell off of being a nation entire. You know,
So he had a zeal.
he had a zeal, but you know, the apostles came out and broke down the history. Said, yeah, man, he didn't truly know. He was just going off what he read. You know, but yeah, man, that was the one.
Back in the second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 9, it says, "Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments."
All right, who is that talking about? It's talking about you 2/3, man. Because hey, while you had the opportunity to come back to the Most High, and you know, and repent, hey, you chose not to. You gave the Most High a cold shoulder. So that's why a lot of y'all gonna be dwelling in everlasting shame and content, man. That's why it's better to get it on this side, hey, than be dealing with, you know, in the kingdom, hey, thinking about, hey, you had the opportunity to, hey, but you chose not to. You're having that shame and that shame on you, man.
Verse 10, it says, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me."
All right, so those of you that are living deliciously on this side, man, and y'all don't have no thoughts of the Most High whatsoever, man. You know, you think, hey, that them things are just, I don't know, man. Jake is just lost on this side, man. They don't have. It's like, hey, can you read that over?
Okay. The second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 10 says, "For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me."
All right, so hey, you like I was saying, you living good on this side, and you have no thoughts of the Most High whatsoever, man.
You know, especially, I was gonna say, like, especially, you know, dealing with these celebrities, you know, when they get Grammys, when they get, you know, great games.
Really, everybody.
Yep,
you know,
everybody.
Just you waking up with breath is a benefit. You know, it's a gift from the Lord. You know.
But they see these individuals, they don't give reverence to Yahweh Bashmi Ashai, which is why the scriptures say that they have not known Yahweh Bashmi Ashai. They give it reverence to who? So-called Jesus, Allah, Buddha, all these other gods, which are not gods but are false idols.
Even down to Sharkeisha getting stamps every month. I said, even down to Sharkeisha getting those stamps every month.
Yep.
You know, she's not taking the Lord for getting them stamps to be able to do what she needs.
Exactly.
You know?
Atheists believe in science, evolution, and all that other shit. They probably well off. Probably got a 2023 Honda or something like that. You know, living well. You know, the Lord's benefiting people out here that don't even know Him. You know.
And then people, hey, they'll say thank God, but at the end of the day, they just saying that to make themselves feel good about
Well,
it.
they're not
Man.
even talking about the Lord. They're talking about somebody else.
Yeah.
Because in order for you to thank somebody, well, God is just a title, first of all. And second of all, for you to thank somebody, you got to know who you're thanking.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be like, thank Kanat. Thank you, Kanat. And he looking at it like, bro, I'm over here. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, you know? And I'm over here saying your name, but you know.
Even people like, oh yeah, even those high level celebrities, like, I want to first off, I want to give thank God who the head of my life. They probably talking about a demon.
Talking about their boss.
Say, yeah.
Or whatever entities they worship.
Yeah.
They worship weird shit.
Very weird.
Like that, I seen a TikTok video of Will Smith, like, nah, that's a god. And the man broke it all the way down. And I used to love that song as a kid.
Yeah, he heavy into Scientology. Heavy into Scientology. Oh, y'all done.
Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 11.
I just about to the precept.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. It says, "The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people doeth not consider."
Yeah, because like we were saying, hey, people get all these benefits. Hey, people don't even realize that the Lord can choke you while you eating them grits you ain't taking food. You know, you can go outside, start your car, and anything can happen, man. boom, bam, accident happened. Nobody, they're not thanking the Lord because they don't know Him, or they're not even considering Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Like the elder was just saying, people are living great and deliciously right now. You know, I got a new car, I got a new house. You know, I'm doing well for myself. You know, I give the Lord no type of reverence, man. All right.
As soon as they foot got get chopped off.
Yeah.
As soon as they love, they child on deathbed. Lord, I know it's been a minute.
Yeah, but hey, that's a spirit. I was just thinking about that. You know, with the so-called holiday and shit going on.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Big Mama served all that soul food. I got that gout on her foot. Guess she said, "Ain't nothing my time the earth can heal." She didn't say the Lord.
Priesthood.
Lord smoked her ass too. She ain't nothing me and my time the herbs can't heal. She never said the Lord. Never talked about calling on the Lord to help her, man. You know? You got it.
You got some more, bro?
Yeah, well, I had another one, but he had called. No, that was it.
Go.
This is Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 32. Can a maid forget her ornaments?
Speak up.
Or a bride her attire? Yet my people have forgotten the days without number. I think that's it.
All right, so Israel done completely, forgot who they were, man, and they don't even want to remember, man. They rather live, in folly and wickedness on this side. The nation of Israel is completely, dumbed down compared to how we used to be, man. That's why the scriptures talk about how we should become a proverb and a byword and an astonishment, man, because we don't fell so far away from the nation we used to be, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like going to that proverb and that byword. Hey, it was a point in time where these other nations calling us what? Niggers, spicks, coons, wetbacks, so on and so forth. But hey, that's why the prophecy says what? That in Hosea, the first chapter, where it was said unto them that ye are not my people, there it should be said unto them, ye are sons of the living power, man.
Right.
So ultimately, we in a time where ultimately we're being brought back to our heritage, man. We're being brought back to Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, ultimately being back to Israelite men.
Pretty sure.
You got one, bro?
No.
Go ahead.
Or got second answer.
I got some. This is Jeremiah chapter 6. The verse, I'm trying to find a good place to start at. Okay, I'm gonna start from 13. It says, for from this least of them, even unto the greatest of them, everyone is given to covetousness. And for the prophet, even unto the priest, everyone dealeth falsely. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. It says where they ashamed when they had committed abomination. Nay, they were not all ashamed, neither could they blush.
All right, so these people, hey, when they do wicked things, they have no thoughts of the Most High, man. They don't feel ashamed when they commit wickedness at all, man. Sure. They just do it and think it is what it is. Hey, that's not the case. Y'all gonna have to pay for the things that y'all doing, man.
It says, therefore they shall fall among them that fail. It's like, therefore they shall fall among them that fall. At the time that I have visited them, they shall be they shall be cast down, saith the Lord.
All right, so when the Most High comes back, hey, it ain't gonna be no words for y'all, man. Y'all gonna get destroyed because you chose to live on this side in wickedness, man. So when the Most High come back, he not gonna want to hear your prayers and things of that nature. Hey, guess what? You just finna get destroyed, man. A lot of y'all think just because you commit wickedness, and, you're not getting punished for it, then it ain't gonna be no punishment. That's not the case. A lot of you jakes, you 2/3, hey, y'all being saved for the missiles, man.
That's right.
That was it today.
Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 11, it says, "And they that have loathed my law."
You know, when you go into that word loathe, it goes into, you know, a deep rooted hatred. You know, to hate something vehemently. So you people out here, y'all hate the words of the Most High.
Says while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them.
And then what time is that speaking about? That time is speaking about now, man. Why the doors of mercy are still open. You know, why the Most High is still allowing you to come back and repent, man. Y'all, why that time period is now? Hey, a lot of y'all are choosing not to. Like I said, y'all giving the Most High the cold shoulder, and guess what's gonna happen, man? Y'all gonna get destroyed.
That's right, bro.
It says, "Understood not, but despised it. The same must know it after death by pain."
All right, so y'all not finna get no easy death on this side, man. Y'all gonna get put to death and by pain, man. That ain't gonna be something easy, man. Whether you dying by the famine or you dying by the sword, man.
It says, verse 13, "And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished."
All right, we not even worried at this point. We not even worried about how y'all gonna be put to death, man. Cause hey, like I said, we out here prophesying, you know, day in and day out, and y'all don't even care. Like I said, like I keep saying, y'all just turning the cold shoulder to the Most High. So when y'all put to death, hey, we not gonna have no pity for y'all. We not gonna be inquiring about how y'all gonna be put to death, man. You know, our thoughts are.
It says, "And when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whom the world is, and for whom the world is created."
That's gonna be our thought process, man. How we gonna make it out of this place? Ultimately, we know we gonna make it out by the Most High. But you know, hey, we that's the spirit we supposed to be in, man. We not worried about you 2/3 and you heathens at this point.
Right, we're chasing after our salvation. All right, we're chasing after, like I said, what's required, man. All right, we're trying to do our diligent search that we may be saved.
Because we know at this point, you know how far gone the nation of Israel is. So we know y'all gonna have to be put to death on this side to come back to who you are, man. Because y'all so far gone and so lost. Hey, ain't no coming back for a lot of you 2/3, man. That's right.
Yeah, because, you know, we understand at the end of the day, man, according to prophecy, 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man, their judgment is already set. See, that prophecy in Isaiah the 10th chapter tells us that only a remnant shall return. So at this point, man, and we only out here for the elect, man. Because at the end of the day, that's who this is for, the elect.
Just like how Job's wife was when she looked back at Sodom and Gomorrah, and she was curious on how Sodom and Gomorrah was being destroyed.
Lot's wife.
You know, Lot's wife. I said Job.
Okay.
It's crazy because I remember my mom said Job, Lot. I meant to say Lot, but yeah. Yeah, man, just how Lot's wife looked back and see how Sodom and Gomorrah was being destroyed. Because if you worried about how the ungodly is going to perish, that means you so-called, you lacking faith, and you kind of like love it this place. Like, yeah, how am I going to die? Like, basically, because we were saying, like, listen, if you love this place, you're going to die a quick, painful death. You'd be like, okay, that shit's worth it, you know? But shit, you worrying about how the ungodly going to die, you really should be worried about how to get salvation, how to get up out this place. But if you so fixated on how the ungodly is going to die, that's showing that you're really kind of considering, like, well, you know what? Maybe it might not be that bad, you know? And that's with anything. You know, if your boss say, hey, you can either do this and this, and you asking all questions about choice A, and choice B is way much better, it seems like your interest is really on choice A, you know? What y'all got?
And like y'all had mentioned, like I said, it shows a lack of faith. I can't remember where in Wisdom of Solomon it is, but it speaks upon how Lot's wife becoming a pillar of salt, something along the lines of that, was a monument of an unbelieving soul. See?
Exactly.
Because ultimately, at the end of the day, man, those who turn their back on Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, those who look back and go back into the world, they really don't believe, man. See? And ultimately, at the end of the day, man, there's nothing in this world to go back to. Hey, when the disciples got offended at one of Yahweh Shai's sayings, and certain disciples left, and Yahweh Shai looked toward his other disciples, you know, Peter and them, he said, "Wilt thou leave me too?" And what did Peter say? He said, "Whither shall we go, Lord?"
Right.
Shit, we ain't gonna go nowhere. You see, hey, this is all we got. Going back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 14, just a couple more verses.
We in a boat in the middle of the ocean. Talking about forsaking the Lord. Like, where the fuck we gonna go at?
Shit.
I don't know how to swim, so
To the bottom.
Right, I don't know how to swim. So I'm staying right on this boat. Go ahead, bro.
The 2nd Ezra chapter 9 verse 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many of them, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved. Like as a wave is greater than a drop.
All right, so the scriptures speak about a remnant, and the brother Amawan spoke about it earlier as well. So, hey, it's only going to be a small number of people that get saved on this side. You know, 2/3 compared to 1/3, that ain't no small gap, man. That's a humongous gap, man. And then on top of the 2/3, you got the heathens, man. So, hey, the number of people that's getting put to death versus the people that are going to be saved on this side, that difference is astronomical, man.
Talking about only 33% of people being saved out of the whole nation. You know, 33%. You know, that's real. That's a really small number compared to 66% of people being destroyed.
That ain't something you should be playing, teetering the fence and playing around with, man. You should be trying your damnedest to be part of those that get saved, man.
That's 60% over half.
Jakes, because you know there's Jakes out there, you know, that think that just because they Israelite, they're gonna be saved.
Right.
Look, the Lord didn't send an angel unto you like he did unto Esdras and tell him, hey, you gonna be good, man. You see, hey man, we don't know, but hey, we got faith, okay? And no matter what we feeling, you know, no matter what the spirits are putting in our heads, man, or no matter what kind of affliction we go through, hey, we gonna keep doing this work, man. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, Lord willing. Okay, like y'all was going into, hey, the elect, man, even though it speaks upon, you know, the 144,000 men which are judges of each of the 12 tribes of Israel, when you factor in the men, women, and children after them that's going to be saved, even the 1/3 elect, man, that's an innumerable number. You see? And 2/3 itself, that's an innumerable number. But the scripture said, like, as a wave to a drop, man, when you consider a wave to a drop, man, you damn near might not notice that drop looking at a wave, man. You won't notice that drop looking at a wave. So at the end of the day, it's going to look like the Lord not saving nobody. See, but the Lord is saving somebody, man. The Lord is saving the elect.
It said in the book of Psalms, it says, 1,000 shall fall at thy right hand and 10,000 at thy right hand. So just imagine you see death everywhere. You be like, that's why, and imagine, I forgot exactly who it was, but it was so much death, he thought he was the last prophet on earth.
Yeah.
You know? Even with Lot, if you go into that story, Lot's daughters thought that they were, you know, the Lord basically destroyed the whole entire earth. They thought they were the only people left, you know? So when it comes to judgment, it might look like damn, you know, it's just me, ain't nobody else like here, you know? But you gotta remember, you know, the scriptures also said, it says, what, I have 7,000 men have not
Bowed the knee to Baal.
You know? You know, so the Lord still has his men out there, you know?
That's why it's important that we pray to the Lord for faith, man. Because, you know, through all, like we've been speaking about, the destruction that's going to be going on within this place is going to be something you never seen before. So you're going to have that faith that the Most High keep you you know, in his spirits, man.
That's right.
That's all I had on
because
second.
Jake really took on the Esau spirit. This place gonna go on forever. It's all good to the good.
They wanted to go on.
Yeah, they wanted to go on forever. They don't want it to end. He ain't came yet. What's happening? What's going on? You know.
See, and
so they just like the people who did this. They've lost patience. But yeah, how about Shemel Shah, man? So they figure, hey, well, I might as well just do what I gotta do on this side. I'm gonna die anyway. Oh, but no, that's BJ's spirit though.
Got a precept to back you up, brother.
Just say, yeah, how about Shemel Shah? What does the Lord say it's gonna take to do this, do that? They don't want to hear that. You ain't supposed to be important. My granddaddy ain't 14, 80 years old. Yeah, granddaddy was a wicked nigga. All right.
I have a precept as well.
God, this is 2 Peter chapter 3, beginning of verse 3.
You a demon. That's exactly what I had.
God.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
It says, knowing this first.
Where'd you start at?
Verse 3.
Okay. I was gonna get straight to no, you got it.
Con. It says, knowing 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 3. knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts.
And we see this every day, man. And what do people do? They jump on the comment boards. They talk all type of craziness. Vocab, no class, Malone goes up to the apostles. It's like he's sitting at home for a little while. He thinks of some stuff. He's, oh yeah,
man, vocab Malone get off on that.
Yeah.
I'm 100%. He gets off on us.
Yeah. That's why he said it feels his own lust, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's his desire. You know, that's your desire, boy. Come up against the problem. It's your pleasure. All right, because hey, you gotta know it's right. Hey, you've been coming up against the apostles for years, and you get confounded every time.
I remember when his partner, fucking James White. James White even backed off.
Yeah.
We used to call him James White the Edomite.
Yep.
He backed off.
Because somebody get the scriptures dropping the chair soon. I got you. Because hey, when the word come out, you can't really combat this, man. You can try. All right, but what's happening to you every time you get ate up, man? People jumping on the comment board. Where's your women at? You guys are bums. Blase keeping woo popcorn profits.
Y'all ain't getting no money.
Yeah, what they say? They had a whole Christian church council. So we got to do something about these guys, but we don't even know the doctrine.
Oh yeah, they said something along the lines of what these guys are saying is false. We ain't got no way to prove it.
Yeah. This is what they said, bro.
Yeah, it's false, but you can't prove it. Yeah, I remember that.
That's vocab. It's false, but I can't find a way to make sense. All right.
Don't forget, brother, you got guys out there that think that say the clothes you wear determine what God you serve.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, man, it's all type of bugged out scoffers out here. Hey, really, Jake want to be the man. That's really it's about, man. Hey, Jake want everybody to think that the Lord is dealing with them. All right, all you mockers and scoffers, they came up against the apostles after leaving. You wanted to be the man. All right, hey, you have to learn how to follow before you can lead.
Yep.
All right. If you're not a good follower, you're never going to be a great leader.
Yep.
All right. Everybody want to be. What do you say? It's time for Pastor Hart to step down and retire. No, he preaching to the end. What you talking about, dude? Like the rest of us.
They'll use scriptures to say, yeah, in the ancient world, the priest only was priest for what is it, 15 years or something like that, 25 years, and they'll eventually step down. But then the apostle proved to you, because also in the same scripture, he said if you were to read more down, it shows you that they stuck around to basically help out for the younger priest.
Yep.
You know?
Hold on. Did not the Lord say that we will be a nation of kings and priests?
Yeah.
And see, we gonna have everlasting life in the kingdom, and we gonna be a nation of kings and priests.
Exactly.
See, so that 15 years, man. Look, man, cut it out.
And if the apostle stepped down and gave you, we would be all bugged out. Like, look, check out the Passovers and strip clubs. Jake doing all type of bugged out shit, man. All right, stuff that got to be checked through the spirit, man. All right, you're not ready to rule. Go ahead.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 12. For the word of Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder the soul and spirit. And
that's what it does, man. When the apostles tear your ass up, man, it's tear your spirit up. All right, that's why I believe you are Edomite, because you just can't let it go. All right, knowing you wrong, knowing how long you studied the how long vocab been around?
Shit.
What off 11, probably 12 years maybe. I would be confident in saying like probably
10.
I would be confident in saying, it's definitely 10. I was going to give it a 10. I said I would be confident anywhere between 2017. I would say around 2017. Right before I know it was before I came moved up here. So 2017, 2016, around that time.
And you still being proven wrong 17 years later. All right, go ahead.
and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and the intent of the heart.
Yep. So these scriptures gonna bring out who you truly is.
That's
You
right.
know? That's why you have the demons when they come up. You know, they might ask sincere questions, but when the scriptures start coming out and they start hearing certain things, it's gonna rile them up. You know, if they was in here sincerity, if they actually truly want to know, then they're gonna stay and you know be about what they was really about. But guess what? If they start hearing the word and they start getting at them, and we start talking about homosexuality and moles and different type of medical professions and stuff like that, and we start getting on different type of people, they gonna start like, oh, you know, they don't say that, you know.
Yep.
And then things gonna start heating up, you know.
Shit, start
And,
ripping
you
their
know, on top of
clothes.
that as well, you know, anybody is liable to get cut by the scriptures, man. The scriptures ain't gonna show favoritism to you, man.
Right.
Yeah,
So
man.
they gonna be
Hey,
like, you know, and it's gonna keep swinging, man.
hey,
you know?
the truth hurts. Hey, even we get cut sometimes, man. We
Absolutely.
ain't perfect on this side,
It's
man.
2 years, right? Exactly.
That's right.
You know.
So, like I said, anybody can get it when it comes to these scriptures, man.
That's right.
Ain't nobody exempt from the truth, man.
The scriptures say, these as natural brute beasts speak evil of the things they understand not, made to be taken away from, paraphrasing. You see, when majority of Jake don't get it, or when majority of the world actually hear something out the scriptures that don't sit right with them, or something they don't want to hear, like they start getting to ripping their clothes, beating their chest. That ain't right.
Yeah.
You know.
It talks about it shows you that in the book of Acts when it says they rent their clothes.
Mm-hmm.
They go mad. And Jake do that today. When Jake get mad, what they do? They start taking off all their clothes. You know,
What's up then, nigga? What's up
they,
then?
they start, you know, beating their chest, pull their pants all the way. Like, what's up, nigga? Squad up, you know. That's exactly what Jake do today, man.
Shit,
You
Jake
know?
beating his chest.
And some of
Blasphemy.
clothes where as soon as Jake get mad, his clothes just gotta come off. You know. I guess you get more intimidated when clothes get off you or some shit. Wait.
Shit, nigga, all bone and
That'd be
shit.
that-
Jakes,
that'd be
man,
that-
'cause we do the same shit, man.
Like I said, see what that is though is, man, that'd be like how the scripture says, man, I become your enemy because I tell you the truth.
Yep.
Because they, you know, it's a old tale that's been an old lie for a long time. We say the truth don't hurt. The truth hurts. All right, and the truth hurts bad. Because you know why? Because the truth makes you have to deal with yourself. All right, you got to deal with yourself and correct yourself and put off the old man from yourself. All right, and reflect on the bullshit you've done. Hey, it ain't easy, man. All right, the truth hurts, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's why they say you can't handle the truth. Most people can't handle the
And
truth.
the
bro.
truth only sounds like hate for those who hate the truth.
Yes.
John the 3rd chapter. I got some more in that 2 Peter.
And on top of that, we live in such a false world, such a world that caters to your feelings and caters to the way you feel about certain things. Where when the truth actually comes out, it's not gonna look happy, and it's not gonna look, even though it's the truth, even though it's a fact. And the one thing you learn about in school, what? Facts and opinions. Opinion is what? Something how you feel and something that, with the way you think. But a fact is what? It never changes. All right? That's why people go around saying facts. You know? It never changes. I don't care how long it goes. Guess what? 2 + 2 is always going to equal 4. You know?
Okay. Back in 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 4, it says, "And saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation."
Right, that's Jake to a T, man. So when Jake starts to see things don't change or things don't go on their calendar, on their timeline, they think shit's slack. They think shit is easy. They think shit is good, you know? So they're like, oh, see, well, the fathers fell asleep, you know? And that's exactly, and reading the scripture exactly shows you the type of mind state Jake was back in the book of Judges, man. You know? So the Lord what? Sit us in captivity upon our nation. We'll pray for the Lord. We'll pray all together to the Lord to be delivered. The Lord will raise up a judge. That judge will deliver us. We'll be cool until that judge alive. As soon as that judge dies, then guess what? Our children goes right back and say, well, the fathers are fell asleep. Let's just do what we gonna do, you know? And then boom, the rinse cycle will repeat, man.
That's why nobody can know the day and hour when the Most High return, man. Because like I say all the time, the Most High know the spirit of His people, man.
That's also a reason why he discontinued you from our heritage, so we don't have the name of the Lord throughout our people. You know, we didn't grow up knowing about Yahweh Shem Shah. You know, so we can't even call upon him even if we wanted to. You know.
And you see in majority of Jake's mind, they think that the Heavenly Father and His Son are just oblivious or unaware to everything that's going on. Oh, the Lord don't see me. Yep. Shit. I can eat this pork. I can eat the shrimp, crab, and lobster. The Lord ain't gonna see me. But when the Lord bring judgment upon you, no, Lord, I didn't mean it. Shit, nigga.
And then that on top of that, hey, I done heard some Jake say, hey, I'm gonna do this right here, and they know it's wickedness, and then they talk about they gonna do it and then repent, man. So that they take the Most High's long suffering, and grace for granted, man.
And that's why the Lord took away the law of sacrifice. Yep. The Lord said He would rather have obedience than sacrifice. Because even you had Jake back then. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a turtle dove for the side. I'm gonna commit adultery real quick. Then when I'm done, I'm gonna come back, sacrifice a turtle dove, and ask for forgiveness. See,
that's how you know it's Jake, man, because they in the same spirit now, man.
Okay. Verse 5. 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 5. It says, for this they willingly are ignorant of that by the word of the Most High the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water, whereby the world that then was, being overflowed with water, perished. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are they kept in store, reserved unto fire against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. See, so ultimately, hey, just like the first world, okay, went out by way, all right, of that flood. Okay, the waters from the heavens and the waters from the foundations of the deep. All right, the Lord used those to flood the earth, and at the end of the day, only 8 souls were saved. In that time period, Noah, his wife, his sons, and his sons' wives. Okay, the first world perished by way of water. You see, the scriptures say back then during that time that the hearts of the sons of men, roughly paraphrasing, were evil in the earth, man. Pretty much evil was at all-time high back then. Fast forward to today, 2 Ezra 15 chapter says what? That wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works are fulfilled. You see? And we understand that in this time, in this present world, that this current world is going to go out by way of fire, man. That besom of destruction, man. All right, that nuclear destruction.
I got a precept to back up what we were talking about the sacrifices and what did you say, bro? You said Jacob know what he's doing is wrong, and saying, I'll just do it. I'll just repent for it. Yeah. This is Sirach chapter 7 and verse 6. It says, seek not to be judged, seek not to be judged, being not able to take away iniquity, least at any time the fear of the person of the mighty, and the stumbling block in the way of thy upright. Offer not against the multitude of cities, and then thou shalt not cast thyself among the people. It says, bind not one sin upon another, for in one thou shalt not be unpunished. Say not, God will look upon this multitude of oblations, and when I offer unto the Most High, He will accept it. Be not faint-hearted when thou makest thy prayer, and neglect not the good alms. See, but the point was at verse 9. It says, say not, God will look upon my multitude of oblations. Oblations is basically a religious sacrifice. All right? So it says, don't look at it like, I'm going to sacrifice to the Lord. Lord, you got to accept it, Because Lord don't have to. Because it says, I think later on in this chapter, it says, I got to find it. But later on in this chapter, it talks about how the Lord doesn't have to accept your sacrifice if He doesn't want to. Yep. Just because you say you're sorry don't mean the Lord said, He said He's sorry, okay. That don't mean nothing, all right? He can say, no, nigga, I don't care if you're sorry or not. The Lord has the option to do that,
I was going to say, to back you up, that reminds me of Matthew the 3rd chapter, when the scribes and Pharisees that came to listen to John the Baptist, John looked at them and said, who warned you niggas to flee from the wrath to come? But see, not everybody that comes into this is chosen. See, the scriptures speak upon how the truth brings in the good, the bad, and the ugly, man. That's right. It brings in all kinds of fish, man. See, that's why, as the elder quoted earlier, many are called, but few are chosen. That's it.
Yeah, because hey, you can see who the chosen ones are, man. Those are the ones who remain. All right, the people who are just being called are the ones who can't sustain through the test of trials of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you start letting demons get to them, festering in their mind. What do? Oh, that's not right. That's not right. They start questioning the doctrine. They start questioning their faith. All right. Got it.
No, that was it to what I had.
I got a. Do anybody else got something? 'Cause I got something. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, beginning at verse 11. It says, "Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil."
Right, so like I was speaking on earlier, you know, just because you do something and you not immediately met with, you know, punishment for it, hey, that don't mean that it's not coming. You know, the people on this side, they do something and think just because they not getting punished for it, it's fully set, you know, and they mindset to keep on going with their wickedness. And like I was saying earlier, you know, the Most High is just building up a tab, you know, on a lot of you jakes and saving y'all for the missiles, man.
Mm-hmm. Verse 12. It says, "Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High." So you see, like the brother was going into, hey, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, because also we understand that what? Also, Yahweh B'Shem Yashai is building up that man's tab, man, or the individual's tab. You see, Scripture saying Isaiah 30 that your iniquities shall be as a breach. Okay, roughly paraphrasing, because hey, when that breach or when that dam breaks, man, and the water starts flowing, because hey, that's likened unto Yahweh B'Shem Yashai's judgment just raining down upon this place, man.
Right.
Okay. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we understand that those who do evil before the eyes of Yahweh B'Shem Yashai, hey, they're not going to get away with it, man.
Right.
Hey, the scripture said it shall not be well with them, that their days shall be as a shadow, you see? And shadows, man, hey, eventually they disappear. Yep, shadows come and go, like the brother said, you see? It's just like the sinner that's doing evil 100 times and not repenting, hey, his life is just like a vapor, like James the 4th chapter speaks upon, man.
Yeah,
like a little vapor.
A lot of y'all, the Lord saved for this food, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a lot of y'all being saved for the day of destruction. All right, so hey, all the wickedness you're doing right now, you get away with it. You're not getting away with it, man. It's like Esau done all this wickedness unto us. Then he said, "Who sees me?"
Precept.
The Lord. The Lord sees you, my guy. You didn't get away with nothing.
Motherfucker.
All right. Your sins are not blotted out. They're not wiped away. How about you? You got a time to pay to the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. And it goes to each and every one of us, man. It says we all must appear before the judgment seat of Yahweh Shai, man. All right, we all have that tab to pay, man.
That's why the scripture saying Romans, the wages of sin is death.
That's right, bro.
Yep. So what you getting paid, you know, for your sin is your destruction, man. So just because you doing your wickedness and you not immediately met with it doesn't mean it's not gonna happen, man. You, like the brother saying, you got a tab to pay, which is death, man.
That's right.
Sirach chapter. Speak up, bro. This is Sirach chapter 23, verse 19. Such as a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Beholding all the ways of men according and considering the most secret parts.
All right, so what you doing on this side is not going unnoticed, man.
That's right.
You think the creator who created all of this is not seeing what you doing on this side? You gotta be stupid, man, to think that the Most High is not seeing the wickedness that y'all committing on this side, man. prime example right there, man.
Nah, that's it. I got a precept after you, bro.
Yeah, just a quick one.
Hey, man, hey, all you moles, hey, the Lord is coming to deal with you, man. All right, you think it's all good? It's not all good. Anybody who against you, how about Shemel Shai and his men, and the Lord is coming to revenge us, man. And it's going to happen soon, man. Judgment on the earth is going to be starting to get out quickly, man. Well, with the power of how about Shemel Shai, man. All right, I'm tired of it.
And then when you moles, you walk by the camp. Hey, man, y'all, I can see it in y'all. See in y'all that y'all know what y'all doing is wrong, man. You think we can't see that on you, man? We see that y'all know y'all doing wickedness, and y'all just don't care, man. That's why y'all gonna have to be put to death, man.
That's right, bro.
Hey,
ain't no coming back.
Being just no shame.
Yeah, man.
All right. You gonna look like scripture. You gonna have to know about death by pain, man. Only way you gonna get it right. All right, go ahead.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 5, verse 21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. Yep, so just back up what the brother is saying, whatever you're doing, even in secret, behind closed doors, you know, the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, he sees it all.
Right.
You know, so it doesn't matter what you may be thinking you're hiding, even in your thoughts, all of that will go before the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
It's a scripture every
Yeah.
You know what I want?
That was Proverbs 5 and 21.
Precept. I got a precept as well. Nice. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14. It says, "For God will bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." There's another one in the book of Mark that says everything that's said in the doorhouses or basically everything that is said in secret shall be made known upon the rooftops. You know?
It's just like, look, it's just like now these people out here galloping around, taking their kids to see a fucking tree being lighted, man. Lit, man. All right, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, they light the tree in Times Square right now, man.
Shit, there's something going on right there. Y'all can see in the sky. Like some lights or something.
That's the light. That's colors over here.
Yeah, they light the tree, man. And then a lot of you people thinking, oh, I'm going to for my kids. Hey, one of y'all get that scripture say you sacrifice your kids up to Baal. Alright? Because it ain't about your kids. Scripture say raise up a child in the way that he shall go, and it shall not depart from it. Roughly paraphrasing.
No, that's
man.
No.
Because you're not supposed to raise your kids up to believe in Santa Claus. You're not supposed to raise your kids up to believe in Christmas. Christmas, somebody get Jeremiah, man. Yeah. Alright? These are not our ways, man. Alright, but our people are down here celebrating. Alright, and they following right after Esau, man. Alright? We gotta break that generational curse off our people, man. Believing in all these false idols and falsehoods, man. It's not even in the scriptures, man. Well, somebody reads.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, starting at verse 1. It says, "Hear ye the word which the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua speaketh unto you."
Who's speaking?
Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua.
Go ahead.
O house of Israel.
Who is Israel? He talking to his people, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, go ahead.
It says in verse 2, it says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, learn not the way of the heathen."
Learn not the way of the heathen. We're not supposed to learn the way of these heathen nations, man. We're not supposed to be joined unto them, going unto their ways, following behind they customs. All right, the Lord made us a royal priesthood, a holy people, set apart for these people, man. We're not supposed to be galloping around, holding hands, going look at no damn tree. Go ahead.
It says, "And be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them."
Right, we're not supposed to be dismayed at the signs of heaven, man. All right, we know the signs of heaven, man. Go ahead.
Like the sun, the moon, the stars, you know?
We're going toward the moon, the stars, shooting stars, the chariots. All right, these are all the signs of heaven, man. Go ahead.
It says, "For the customs of the people are vain."
Hey, what the word, vain means nothing. Hey, so all these customs they doing, All right, praying, setting out cookies for some fucking white devil to come down their chimney, man. That's all vain. It's nothing. Tell the kids go to bed early tonight because Santa Claus, you don't want Santa to catch you up. You're not telling your kids you're just supposed to be good because it's the way that you have outside. Or be good or you're going to be on the naughty list. Or be good or you're going to be on the Lord's list, man. Go ahead.
It says, I'm going to start back at the top. This Jeremiah 10:3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
And what is this, man? Every year you can go around. I don't care how bad it is. It's somebody in this city that's selling Christmas trees right now, man. All right, that somebody took an axe and cut the Christmas tree down. All right, the Bible speaks against this, man. Go ahead.
It says they deck it with silver and with gold.
What they do? They get their balls, popcorn strings, ornaments and shit. All right, deck it with silver and gold. Go ahead.
It says
We got a song called Deck the Halls.
Yeah, come, bro. They decking the tree. You got your kids decorating the tree. Come on, put the star on, honey.
My great mother got a tree in the house right now.
See? Come on, honey. Dad sit down drinking egg on. Put the star on for the kids. What?
it says they fasten it with nails.
Yeah, they make it stand up straight. They want to look all pretty and beautiful in their corner. All right? The Lord, what did the Lord say before this? He said this is the way of the heathen and not our people. Go ahead.
Come, when we speak about this, we speaking to the nation of Israel. Hey, you heathens can do what the hell you want to do on this side because y'all going to be destroyed anyway. And y'all wasn't given the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
That's right, bro.
Hey, if you a heathen and you want to celebrate these pagan, go right ahead. But you Israelites, hey, it's you're not supposed to be celebrating these pagan holidays, man.
That's right, bro. It's not of our people. All right? And what they do, they jump you dumb, degenerate niggas out of one holiday into another. Niggas just had Thanksgiving. They had Thanksgiving, they got you niggas outside in the cold, hanging up, watching a tree and lights come on and shit. All right? Half you niggas can't even afford the gas money to get down here because how the economy is. Honey, we can't miss the lighting of the tree. Go ahead, bro. What you gonna say?
No, I was
Good.
Now I was gonna add to your point real quick, like you was talking about the generational curse. We was talking about earlier the generational curse being broken. See, that's why Yahweh Bashmi Ashai has to just dead this place, man.
That's right, bro.
See, Yahweh Bashmi Ashai is going to do away with that curse, man. You see, relieve his people, beginning with the elect.
He ain't gonna do it away with it. He actually gonna take it and put it upon the heathens.
Right. Take it away from Israel. You know, and put it upon the heathens, because ultimately, if we was under this forever, you see the scriptures speak upon how if we had been left, except the Lord had left the remnant.
Of time, no flesh shall be saved.
Yep. Except the Lord had left the remnant, we had been likened unto Sodom and Gomorrah. Because see, if the Lord didn't preserve a remnant, you see, at the end of the day, okay, we would have been through. You see, so ultimately, the Lord is removing those curses. Okay, beginning with the elect of the nation of Israel. See, and in the kingdom, all Israel is gonna be good. You see, but as far as these heathens, man, these other nations, man, guess what? Just like they subjected us unto their ways on this side. Guess what? In the kingdom, they're gonna be subjected unto our ways, or in our customs, man.
But you know what's crazy is you're not really subjective unto those ways, so we don't have to follow them. All right. So, but see, Jake want to follow the multitude. They want to deal with the status quo. All right. Hey, go ahead. No, I was gonna say. Hey, any round-minded person knows that Santa Claus has nothing to deal with Yahweh Shemel Shai.
You ask him about, you like, why do you celebrate?
Yeah.
So why do you do this? And it's the same thing every single time. Well, I really don't. I just do it for kids.
Yeah.
And that's why the brother's finna bring out the scripture that he's finna bring out now. But it's always about the funky ass kids.
Yeah.
You know,
Fuck the
nappy ass kids. It's always about like their joy is more important than like that. You literally finna spend like over $500-600 for your. Don't get me wrong. You want to make your kid happy or whatnot. That's fine. But I always ask this. I'm like, okay. Why do you celebrate Christmas? Why do you celebrate Easter? All that? What's for the kids? The kids like it or anything. Okay, why does it have to be specifically on this day? Well, It doesn't, but you're doing it on this day. Well, I know, but it just becomes a clusterfuck now, you know? Who waits all the way to the end of the year for you to buy your fucking kids a gift or two? A Barbie doll or a fucking game or something, you know? That's why I tell my kids, I'm like, listen, I'm finna fucking wait all the way till the end of the year to buy you something. You want something? Do A, B, C, and D, and I'll get it for you.
That's how it's supposed to be, because these children, they ain't coming out the womb knowing these things.
Right,
Hey,
exactly.
yeah, that's something that y'all are teaching them. So if you don't teach it to them, they not gonna know and they not gonna care about it, man.
Right.
So you can blame it on the kids on the kids all you want to, but ultimately you the one that taught them these pagan holidays.
And then they want to say, because I was just talking to a chick about this. She's like, oh, well, I don't want them to feel left out of and making fun of. I'm like, well, let's look at it like this. Christmas, right? I say, America's really the only country that really celebrate Christmas.
Yep.
I say, the kids in China, the kids in Indonesia, the kids in Thailand, just because they don't celebrate Christmas, you think they don't have less of a childhood than us?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't celebrate Christmas. They don't celebrate 4th of July. They don't celebrate half the shit that we celebrate.
Yeah.
But you think they kids is lacking and they kids is this and they kids is that? I said, shit, matter of fact, to be honest, really, shit, all the stuff that you getting your kids comes from these other countries. What, laptops, gaming systems, toys, all this shit comes. Shit comes from Japan, China, Russia. All this shit that we buy to give to our kids comes from their country. So you think that you're thinking that, oh yeah, well, if you don't put a tree in your house and put gifts up under it, your kid is gonna be lacking and they're not gonna feel special and shit like that. Come on now, man. You know that shit don't make sense, And every single time, every Jake I ask, oh, why don't you celebrate Christmas? Or why do you celebrate Christmas? That's the better question. Because I can give you a million reasons why I don't celebrate. But I bet you can't give me one valid reason why you do celebrate.
Tradition. In the hell with tradition, man. Hey, what it is you raise your kids on the lie. And guess what? You teach your kids it's okay to be liars. All right? The tooth fairy came in your room, put $1 under your bed.
Fuck that.
No!
I was up all night looking.
See what I'm saying?
All
Just
fucking
fucked up.
night.
That's what it is.
Ultimately, y'all setting y'all kids up for destruction.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
And that's gonna be, hey, if they not of age, that blood is on your hands, man.
Yeah. That's what it is.
I'm gonna finish verse 4. It's
Oh, shit. That's a little more to that.
okay.
Yeah.
It's Jeremiah 10:4. It says, they deck it with silver and with gold.
Mhm.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not.
Yep.
It says, they are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born, because they cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them to do good.
Right, because it's a fucking tree, yo.
Yep.
It's a fucking tree. It says it needs to be born. So, all right? So what? You actually need to fucking carry the motherfucker to where you put him in there.
Yeah.
All right? You need to prop it up and you need to do all this shit. You can't do it shit itself. Go ahead. No, keep going.
Keep going. That's some more.
This is verse 6. It says, for as much as there is none like unto thee, O Lord, there are
That's what the
great.
scripture says. What? It says, I am the Lord and there's none else.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. It says, who would not fear thee, O King of nations? For to thee doth it appertain, for as much among all the wise men of the nations, and in all their kingdoms, there is none like unto thee.
That's right. So there ain't nothing you can do. Go ahead.
It says, but they are altogether brutish and foolish.
Stupid. All right. This is another brutish. This is another word for being stupid. Pretty much. Go ahead.
It says, the stock is a doctrine of vanities.
Meaning nothing. That ain't nothing.
Yes.
Yes.
Verse 9, it says, silver spread into plates is brought from Tarshish, and gold from Euphaz, the work of the workmen in the hands of the founder.
Yep.
Blue and purple is their clothing. They are all the work of cunning men. It says, but the Lord is the true power.
Right.
He is the living power,
right.
and the everlasting king. At his wrath the earth shall tremble, and the nation shall not be able to abide his indignation.
Got it.
Yeah.
It says, thus shall ye say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth.
Right, so guess what? All them fucking Christmas holidays and solemn assemblies, all them motherfuckers you worship and shit, guess what? They're not gonna be able to abide in the Lord's spirit, man.
That's right, bro.
Everybody gonna get trampled down, all right? They gonna recognize what true power is. Go ahead.
It says, Thus shall ye say unto them, the gods that have not made the heavens and the earth, even they shall perish from the earth and from under these heavens. It says, he hath made the earth by his power, and he established the world by his wisdom, and have stretched out the heavens by his discretion.
The Lord did all this, man. Go ahead.
It says, when he uttereth his voice, there is a multitude of waters in the heavens, and he causeth the vapors to ascend from the ends of the earth.
That's power.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He maketh lightnings with rain, and bringeth forth the wind out of his treasure.
Dang.
Every man is brutish in his knowledge. Every founder is confounded by the graven image. For his molten image is falsehood, and there is no breath in them.
This is not even the Lord's final form. Go ahead.
It says they are vanity.
Right, bro. No.
Go ahead.
Hey, he was talking, boy. Go ahead.
It says, verse 15.
There's an uplift to learn, like, nah, this is me. He can do this. He can do that. Like, go ahead.
It says they are vanity and the work of errors.
Ain't said vanity.
They are vanity and the workers of error.
Vanity came about 3-4 times to let you know these things are nothing when it compares to your how about Shemi outside. All right? Because, hey, guess what, man? Your children make gods out of these things.
Yep.
All right? Now they looking forward to it. Oh, this day of Thanksgiving, we cut the turkey. Mom, don't you want to get the tree out the box? All right? You know, bitch at work said, I can't wait till tonight to hang up my tree.
My child said so happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say vexes of conversation. I was at work, I on a whole group just talking about putting up trees and shit. I'm like, I'm idiots.
Well, it says they are vanity and the work of errors. In the time of their visitation they shall perish. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
Right, because what? Because wait, we're the children of the Most High. So if the Most High, it created the earth, the heavens, and everything that you see therein, guess what? His children are going to make the inventions to make that earth better.
That's right, bro.
You know? That's why you see Jay creating what? The stoplight, the fucking ink pen, the bed, the refrigerator, internet. You know?
Yeah.
Jake create everything that make this world what we have it is today.
Cell phone,
everything, man. Why? Because we come from a power who creates stuff.
Yep.
You know, he created the world by himself. Matter of fact, John 1:1 says what? Everything that was made by him. It's like, go ahead, get it.
Okay.
Everything that was made, fuck it, I don't want to paraphrase. You got it.
This is John. Oh shit. This is John 1:1. It says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with the Most High, and the Word was the Most High.
Go ahead.
The same was in the beginning with the Most High. All things were made by Him,
All things were made by Him. Go ahead.
and without Him was
And without
not
Him,
was not anything made
See,
that
so-
was made."
So what? Yahweh Shah had the Word in Him. He was the Word, and everything was made by Him, basically for Him.
Yeah.
Right? So us coming in that stead, what? Jake coming in that stead is going to what? Be creators right along with the Lord and Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
So they create the things that make this world that much more pleasant to be in.
I got a hot one for you.
What's it on there?
You can read that last verse. Make this hit. We can read
Colossians.
keep going to that. That's right.
You got it.
All right, let me finish here. It's Jeremiah 10:16. It says the portion of Jacob is not like them,
Right, portion of Jacob is not like who? The heathens.
Heathen, yeah.
Go ahead.
for he is the former of all things.
The
And
heathens ain't inventing shit. The heathens don't know. Go ahead.
it says that Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
See the Lord, and so what the Lord said, what? Israel is the rod of his inheritance, man. All right, go ahead.
It says the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shah of hosts is his name.
See, man. So what? The Lord portion relies on us, man. Baba Shah, could you get Ezekiel 27 and 37?
It's the book Ezekiel chapter 27.
37 and 27. It's like I get it mixed up. 37 and 27. I get them mixed up, right? 27, 37, 37.
This is the book Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 27. It says, my tabernacle also shall be with them. Yea, I will be their power, and they shall be my people.
Right, now let's see who's the Lord talking about, all right? Because he ain't mentioned no names and he ain't mentioned no nations. Go ahead.
It says, and the heathen shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah.
All right, so now we got the heathens, all right? Now who are the heathens? Go ahead.
It says, do sanctify Israel.
All right, so Israel, so that means, guess what? Heathens are everybody that's not Israelites. Go ahead.
It says, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore.
Right, so what? The sanctuary, the Lord's resting place, His tabernacle, the place where the Lord dwells at, shall be with Israel forevermore. Go ahead. That was it, God. All right? So it just shows you what the Lord is going to deal with Israel alone, man. The Lord's not fucking with your heathens, all right?
Right.
That's why Jake is the way he is, all right?
Yeah.
Now you have to get y'all with
They
y'all
want to follow,
You got it.
follow behind the heathen. You do all these heathen names. They got a holiday for everything. Like today is Brother and Sister Day.
Yeah, it's literally a holiday for everything. Today
No,
is-
seriously,
yes,
bro.
you can look it up. It's every single day is a holiday.
It's a holiday.
National, it could be National
Wing
Pillow
Day.
Day,
Yeah.
National Fall Asleep Day, National Car Day, National Brother Sister Day,
Yeah.
National Work Day. You know, it could be anything.
Cousin Day.
It's literally anything, bro.
National
Matter of fact,
Donut Day.
National Donut. You would be surprised. I'm gonna look up today. What's today? National what? I bet you it's gonna be some wild shit, dog.
More than one.
What other scripture I found?
Alright, I got it. This is Jeremiah chapter 19, starting at verse 5. And it reads, they have built also the high places of Baal to burn their sons with fire for the burnt offering unto Baal, which I command thee not, nor spake it, neither come it into my mind.
Black Friday. Shit, I fucking forgot about that shit.
You looking for passing fire to Molech?
Yeah.
That's
I had that
Deuteronomy.
one.
Yeah, it's somewhere in Deuteronomy.
Leviticus.
It might be in both.
Huh?
It said it might be in both Deuteronomy and Leviticus.
Here, I'll bring this one out real quick. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 21. And thou shalt not let any of thy seed pass through the fire of Molech,
Yeah.
neither shalt thou profane the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, for I am the Lord.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We let our kids pass through the fire by letting them celebrate Christmas. All right, and these so-called holidays. All right, so when you talking about I'm doing it for my kids, you sacrificing your kids unto the fire. Man. All right, because guess what? They're gonna grow up and think, oh, it's okay. It's okay to do this. It's okay to do that. No, you're breathing up the beat. You're breathing up the heathens. You're trying to turn Israel into heathens. Making them sacrifice your kids through the fire, man.
Got another quick one.
What?
It says, this is the book of Exodus 23, verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Right, and so that's what people doing. People act like they're not doing it, but you are. All right, knowing that Christmas is bullshit, knowing that Thanksgiving is, you know that Thanksgiving is bullshit, bro.
Precept.
Tomorrow is National Play Date with Dad. Tomorrow.
What the hell?
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
What the fuck is that?
Boy, what the hell, boy?
But dog, you know these holidays are wicked, man. You know the Christmas go back to Nimrod and Israel. You know these things. They've been revealed unto you. But what you gonna do? You gonna follow the multitude? Hey man, grandma celebrated, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get out in the family. We not celebrating Christmas. No, you supposed to let it get out, man. All right. Once again, we are holy people. We are separate from the ways of this world.
Now don't get us wrong. We did have customs in Israel. We did have certain customs, but it was all according to the scriptures.
That's right,
you know?
bro.
Like for example, there was a custom in Israel where all the virgin women would go up and serve the Lord for I think was it 7 days or 7 days or a whole day or something like that, and they will eat and drink, they'll fast unto the Lord. You know, now that's all according to the scriptures. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, or those are certain customs, or it would be a custom in the land that you'll marry the oldest daughter off first before the younger daughters.
Yep.
You know, those are all customs, but you know that had nothing to do against the scriptures. You know, go ahead, bro.
Because like you said, marrying off the oldest daughter. Because what happened back in the time of Genesis with Jacob and Laban? Because see, he was promised Rachel, but Laban supplanted him and gave him I believe her name was Leah. Yeah, Leah first.
Because he said because there was a custom in this land that they do that first, you know. So we had custom. When you read the Old Testament, we always had customs that our people did, you know, different land. Which it wasn't like, oh well, just because we do this custom, all Israel got to follow. It's just in that land that might be that custom, you know. There's nothing wrong with having customs. It's just it all follows according to the scriptures, you know.
I'll say that. Go back and retract what I said about tradition. All right, if it reverts back to the scriptures, then the tradition is okay.
Yeah.
All right, but if it doesn't revert back to the scriptures, then it's not a Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, like we went over a couple weeks ago, the Hanukkah, the Feast of Dedication. You know, that was, you know, they gave gifts and celebrated, but it was all in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Everything went back to the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Exactly, man. And all our feasts and solemn assembly days, man, had meaning behind it. You know, we actually, you know, Passover is when we left Egypt. You know, feast of dedication. Hanukkah is when Epiphanies have been destroyed. You know, the feast of first fruits, the feast of blowing up the trumpets. You know, we have certain festival days. And I'm gonna tell you this: we got certain festival days the last 7 days straight.
Yeah.
You know, every single 7 days you party.
Mo Day.
You know, you said what?
I said Mo. I'm that last time.
Holy days.
Yeah, you talking about our days. You said holy days. But yeah, man, we got, you know, our feast of our high holy days, man. You know, we got some of them that last all week. You know.
Yeah.
Shit, Passover, Feast of Unleavened Bread.
Yeah. Even Hanukkah lasts 8 days. You know?
Yeah.
Not much like that.
God, I got something. I think number
Shit,
one
even the
called
Sabbath,
first.
Sabbath's considered a high holy day.
Yeah.
You know, we had that every week.
That's
right.
You know.
This is the book of Proverbs. Salakia. It's wind blowing. The book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 31. It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." See, also, who's that main oppressor, man? Esau, Edom, so-called white man. You see, and you know we know majority of our people and majority of the world just got done celebrating what? Thanksgiving. See, because Thanksgiving, man, it's nothing but a feast to commemorate or celebrate the slaughter of many of our Gadite brothers, man.
Yep.
See, but see, Jake don't care. Oh well, you see, Aunt Betty set up the ham with the pineapples and cherries on it. I can't miss out on that. Motherfucker, they killed your brothers, man. And you celebrating the feast like that, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in with that, man. Hey, he said, "I despise your feast days, man, and your solemn assemblies."
Bring it out.
Come on. This is Amos, the 5th chapter, the 21st verse, if somebody could.
I talked to a dude at work. He said, "Yeah, well, I do it for the food, but see, I remember in school, each part of the food symbolized a part of the celebration. I can remember the turkey had its own civilization symbol, the cranberries. You know, they all go back to like a certain type of symbol for the holiday, man. It ain't just eat.
Yeah, to the feather.
Yeah, it's like it's all wickedness, bro.
And then, you know, Jake, hey, they done took Esau's pagan holiday and took it over.
Oh
They
my
made
God.
it they thing now, man. So, hey, Jake, when the scriptures say they overpass the deeds of the wicked, so you know, Jake, they'll take some wickedness that they see other nations do and they'll amplify it, man.
Jerk chitlins.
Wickedness, man.
Yeah, bro.
Seriously, bro.
Chitlins, bro.
Dirt, yeah, chitlin, yeah. Back when I was there, chitlin used to be part of the Western, yeah. They could add a whole soul food into it.
Yeah, they jerking them.
Man, them chitlins fucking stink, bro. Like, how? I don't know, man. I don't know how the fuck Jake can stomach that shit.
I never.
Yeah.
And my auntie and them used to always put the bow up in my head as a kid, and I used to run to my mama. I'm like, crying.
See you. Go ahead, bring it up.
This is Amos chapter 5, starting at verse. Salaki. This is Amos chapter 5, starting at verse 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies.
I don't think you in there baking that funky ass ham for the Lord, man. All right? Y'all bake all. I'm ham, roast, turkey, dressing,
Greens, beans,
macaroni,
potatoes,
cheese,
tomatoes.
man, coleslaw, nut, right? Just cooking all that shit, man. Then they pray to the Lord, man. The Lord not smelling that. There's no. Yeah, they pray to Jesus.
Hey, if I were one, you would get it. Hey, the Lord was looking at them fucking feast like that shit stink, don't it? Ugh. Hey, cause look, man, the Lord not fucking with y'all feast, man.
Yeah.
You see, cause also the scriptures. Now the scriptures.
too. It's not Christmas dinner too.
Cause see, the scriptures, man. Look, the word Thanksgiving is in there, but when you look it up, it's the Hebrew word "thawada," simply meaning give thanks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not no feast behind it, man. So when y'all try to bring out Philippians 4 and 6, Let's talk about prayer and thanksgiving. That's just simply giving thanks to Yahweh Bashim Yashai. You see?
Chapter
That's why,
22.
that's why the scripture says, you know, he's finna read. So that's why the scripture says your Solomon sins, you know? Because Lord has nothing to do with that. Go ahead.
Verse 22. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
Right, so
Neither
that turkey would be considered a burnt offering, because it sacrificed his life, you know? Go ahead.
Neither will I regret. Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Go ahead.
Take thou away from my nose of thy songs.
Yep, and that goes right back into what I read in the book of Sirach. It says what? The Lord will not be pacified, or will not be pleased with many oblations, you know? So the Lord says what? Hey, listen, just because you sacrifice unto me don't mean I gotta accept it. First of all, you got people sacrificing fucking ham and pork and pig, you know? So the Lord really ain't gonna sacrifice, you know, really ain't gonna accept that, you know? Because you accept, not only are you sacrificing an abominable animal, but you accept an abominable animal on an abominable day. All right? You got it, bro.
I regret the peace offerings of your fat beast.
You got it?
I got one more. Read it again.
Take thou. I regret the peace. I regard the peace offerings of your fat beast. Thou take away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear.
Right. You know, because Jake loves singing, you know, so Jake will go to, what they got, they got Easter, they got Sunday dinner, you know, then they got Christmas with all the songs, the Christmas songs.
Praise worship.
Praise worship, you know. You know, they got for different type of holidays, they got certain songs they'll sing to the Lord. He said, what? Take them away, man, because he's not hearing them. You got it?
For I will not hear the melody of thy vows.
Go ahead.
But let judgment run down as water.
Let judgment run down as water. I love that. Because guess what? Just look at rain, man. Can you dodge rain?
Hell
The answer is no. So when the judgment come down, when the Lord is, because it's also the series that let that might come down as a mighty stream. Go ahead.
And righteousness as a mighty stream.
Right, righteousness as a mighty stream, which was his indignation, because indignation means righteous fury, you know. So when the Lord's might come down upon this place, man, ain't nothing gonna withstand it, because everything in this world is an abomination and it's filthy.
Got a hot one for you, Elder.
That's why if somebody can find that for me, it says, was the Lord angry against the seas? Was his anger against the rivers? Go ahead.
It's Habakkuk.
What's your name? I'm on.
Huh?
Go ahead. Sing that song.
Just to back you up, this is Isaiah chapter 28, beginning of verse 17.
Yeah, brothers. Whatever happened, just ignore it, man. Because they're official. Just leave. Go ahead.
It says, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the to the plummet, and the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the water shall overflow the hiding place.
Yep, man. So yeah, and the thing about water, man, the thing I like about water, because water is the only thing that just basically overtakes you. You know, you can't withstand, you know, water. The only thing you can withstand water is a rock. All right. And there's nothing, and the scripture talks about how this place is going to be basically overrun with water, man. All right. Matter of fact, when we're in that the chariot, it talks about how this place looked like what? A lake of fire, man.
Yep.
You know, so this place is gonna be completely burned up. All right.
Verse 18. It says, "And your covenant with death shall be disannulled."
Yeah, covenant with death shall be disannulled. It goes back to Isaiah. It says what? You made a covenant with death. Go ahead.
It says, "And your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it."
Yep.
That's it.
Y'all both got the same one?
Yeah. Habakkuk 3 verse 8.
All right, whichever one you use. I don't care.
It says, this book of Habakkuk chapter 3 verse 8, was Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai displeased against the rivers? Was thine anger against the rivers?
Right. So he's asking this because what? The Lord's going to be doing so much killing, so much destruction, so much destroying. It's going to be looking like the Lord is mad at everything.
Yeah.
Mad at everybody. You know.
Yeah.
But it's not like that. It's just because what? This world is basically ruled around in wickedness. The Lord's going to be just doing much destruction. All right. So it's going to be looking like the Lord is just mad at the seas, at the land, at the people, but it's really he's just pouring out his indignation upon this place. All right, go ahead.
Was thy wrath against the sea?
Because guess what? Lake Michigan gonna be dried up. Lake Erie, Lake Superior gonna be dried up. What's the longest river in America? Mississippi River gonna be dried up. All right. Your favorite pond down the street gonna get dried up, man. All right. This land is gonna be completely destroyed, man. And like Pops always say, man. Pops say, man, this land was actually a beautiful land, man. You know, where you got it, where it's literally sitting right so close to the equator, where you can have snow in winter above, and you can have a warm climate, a warm and tropical climate below. You know. He said, "Man, that's really rare. You don't have that. You can't really get that anywhere upon this planet Earth." So America was actually at one point a beautiful plot of land. Yeah. You know. Go ahead.
I was gonna say real quick, and then something happened. Esau made his way over here,
and then everything changed when the Edomite nations attacked. You know.
The brother said is true, man. I don't know if the brother's ever been to Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
All right. It's warm when you're walking through the streets, but you can actually look up and see the snow on the mountains, bro. Like, this place is beautiful, bro. Like,
it's beautiful, dog.
Yeah, you know.
and you know what? It's a thought I've had, you know, multiple times. Like sometimes, like when you be driving around, like looking at the trees and like the lakes and stuff, it's like, damn, like it's a wicked individual in rulership, but the Lord still make a way to make things appealing to the eye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Excellent. You got palm trees growing down in what's that where all the celebrities be at?
LA.
It's LA. You got palm trees and shit.
Yeah.
Hollywood. LA is in Hollywood, right?
Oh yeah, Hollywood.
Yeah, LA. Girl, you got palm trees in this place. You know.
Florida.
You know, Florida is beautiful. Yeah. You know, and then on top of that, if you feel like you want to be in a snowy, you know, because snow is beautiful. You know, you can move up north and see the mountains and see the the glistening snow. You know, so you got a land where you could go and see and basically have the best of both worlds. You know, this place is beautiful, man. But what? It's ran by Esau. Put his domain here, so wait, hey, it got to be destroyed. You know, because it's massive amount of blood has been shed upon this place, man.
Precept.
Right? So that's why the Lord's coming to destroy this completely. Not because the land is just because the land is wicked. You know, no, that's Christianity. The Lord don't hate the sinner; He hates the sin.
Shit.
That literally made no sense. I never understood that.
All right, finish this off.
Cut.
That thou didst ride upon thy horses and thy chariots of salvation. Yep, God. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 3, verse 8. Was Yahweh Bashem Yahushai displeased against the rivers? Was thine anger against the rivers? Was thine wrath against the sea? That thou didst ride upon thine horses and thine chariots of salvation? Yep.
Because them chariots of salvation, what? They're going to be doing a massive amount of destruction too.
Yep.
All right? Scripture talks about what? The right aiming the thunderbolts. All right? Yep. Which is talking about what? The concentrated fire that the chariots is going to be spewing out. All right?
Yeah.
Chapter 3 is.
That was it?
Yeah.
Somebody else.
Okay. This is just to back up what you were saying earlier about the this land being defiled with blood. This is Numbers 35 and 33. It says, "So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it." See, also this land, okay, is defiled with the blood of Israelites for
justice.
With the blood of Israelites for over hundreds of years, man. You see, and also that has to be recompensed, because what? Also, that was mainly done by Esau, Edom, so-called white man, because we understand according to scripture that Esau is the sword of the Lord, okay? The sword of Yahweh Bashem Yashai, right? That whooping stick of judgment, right? That Yahweh Bashem Yashai used on the nation of Israel. But we understand Esau, right? He was given a mile and took it 500 miles, man. He took it too far. You see? And we understand that at the end of the day, that's why the Lord said that He will not turn away the punishment thereof, right, concerning Edom, man. See, because ultimately you touch the apple of Yahweh Bashem Yashai's eye. So you touch Yahweh Bashem Yashai's prized possession. You see? And the Lord ain't let you get away with that, man. See, so ultimately we understand that when the Lord brings His destruction, And this land is going to be cleansed by the blood of those that shed it. See, when those missiles come.
I got a preset. It's not too late.
That's it.
This is Numbers 31 and 23. Everything that can endure fire, you shall put through the fire, and it shall be clean, and it shall be purified with the water of purification. But all that cannot endure the fire shall be put through water.
Which, you know, fire and water, you know, they're really cleansing agents, man. See, and it's spiritual because what? The Lord destroyed the first world by way of water, which water is a cleansing agent, you see. And also the Lord is going to destroy this current world by way of fire, which fire is a cleansing agent, you see. So the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yashai, is going to use fire to cleanse the earth of his wickedness, man.
All right. Somebody look at the word dross.
Dross.
Yeah, the word dross. Because it's the reason why, and also somebody give me I should make a man more precious. No, it's like, no, it's like, not that, Sirach, the second chapter. I got you. The fire of adversity.
I got dross.
Yeah. Go ahead, read dross right there.
Dross. It says the scum or unwanted material that forms on the surface of a molten metal.
Keep going.
Waste or foreign matter, impurity.
Yep. Keep going.
Something that is base, trivial or inferior.
Keep going.
Chaff, dead wood, debris, garbage, junk, off scurrying, raffle, refuse.
Does it say anything about anything with a low melting point?
Not in here.
What are you reading now?
This is the Webster Dictionary.
Okay.
What's the Edamon say?
Yeah, try to edit my. Because dross, when you look up dross, is basically goes, which that wasn't far off, you know. It basically goes into scum, weak metals, but also I'm looking for. It also says other metals with weak or low melting points. So basically meaning that it doesn't take a lot of fire for them to start melting and start to get to liquefied. All right, versus other metals that actually you have to put a little bit more fire to it in order for it to get to melting.
I got a scripture concerning dross too. Once they get these definite. Oh, come. This is Ezekiel chapter 18, and Salakia. This is Ezekiel chapter 18, beginning at verse. Am I in the right chapter? Salakia, y'all go ahead with that with those definitions.
This is Sirach chapter 2, starting at verse 5. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Believe in him, and I will help thee. Order thy way aright, and trust in him.
Somebody break that down.
Okay, read and start over.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
So like gold, you know, when you add fire to gold, it burns out the gunk, the metals, the impurities that are attached to it, and the more that you add fire to it, it shines more and more. Okay, and so is adversity. So adversity is likened unto fire. So when Yahweh Bashmi Awashai put you through certain tests, certain adversities, like the scriptures say, when thou comest to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Certain temptations that come your way. These things are to help us, again, to endure as the time comes. And what happens? The scriptures also talked about us shining, the elect men shining more and more into that perfect day. So we will not stop from dealing with different adversities, because, again, as we get closer until Yahweh's return, he is continuously perfecting us and helping us to shine more through the different adversities. People of this world, they're not dealing with, though we all have certain common things, there's nothing uncommon unto man, but yet we know that we have Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and he's preparing us for things to come, whereas those that are in this world don't know why they're going through certain adversities. Go ahead.
Believe in him.
Pause on that. Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Believe in him, and he will help thee.
So our main goal again is that we endure and we attach ourselves to Yahweh Shem Shai, and we trust in His word, because it said His word is purified like silver 7 times, you know, which is complete. It's completely pure, right? So again, when those that are sticking to His word, again, the more that we are corrected and reproved through the word of Yahweh Shem Shai, we are becoming more and more perfected, getting rid of the old man, again, which is also like the dross, you know, the impurities, and becoming better. Go ahead.
Order thy way aright and trust in him.
Go ahead.
Ye that fear the Lord.
That's it. Yep. That's it.
All right, Lord willing, that lesson was edifying to the body. You know, as always, we want to start out by giving all praise, all glory, all honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do real well. And peace and salutations to you, hopeful elect brothers out there pushing His word and 100% truth and sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shivering so much about to fall over.
Man, what the hell?
Got y'all get up socks.